Okay, let's go. Hello.
Here we are.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back.
Something's not right.
That
Not
caught me
right
by
at all.
surprise.
Talking to myself, I am.
Yeah. You and me both. Right, I was having problems at this point. Something was very, very wrong with and I had to reload the game a couple of times. So I've had to cut all that crap out. Yeah, there's another one. I ended up cutting out. I was having problems all the way through this. So I'll tell you, I have no idea what the problem was. None. I ended up cutting out probably about an hour out of this thing. And of course, you cut an hour out, and that's like 50% of everything that I say has also been cut out. So I decided to scrap my original voiceover. The one I did live, and then do this. So, hello YouTube. I hope everybody's having much nicer days now that it's no longer 700 billion degrees in the shade. And here we are in Ngakanu, or whatever the name of the island is, but we are hunting Tavakai.
Tavakai destroys the very home he swore to protect.
Indeed. And that's why we're hunting him, because he's destroyed the home he swore to protect. No, because he's got our captain. And we can't go anywhere without our captain, because at the moment our ship's cook is the captain. And he captains the vessel like a man who only knows how to make cabbage soup. Oh, it is someone who wants attention. Yes, hello. Would you like some attention? So there's lots and lots and lots and lots of things to kill on this island. And there's lots and lots of things to kill you on this island. And as we'll see in a minute, there's also an abyssal incursion. Which of course we will also do.
Madness took it.
These blobbies are annoying. What I normally do is just roll through them. Every bloody music festival I've ever been to in my life, there's been one of these clowns. I've seen that the first time I came to this island and I saw one of them guys like that, I thought, my God, I'm back in Glastonbury. I'm back at Glastonbury. Or Burning Man. Or Coachella. Here we are. Abyss. I do like me an Abyss, I have to say. I am a big fan of Abyss.
Now to find a heart to this rot and cut it out.
Right. Speak to the lurking creature. Now. $5 to anybody who can spot the lurking creature. So it's really a simple kind of
A
job
druid
today.
knows to travel
Is
light.
to work our way through this island. There's 2 zones on the island and this one underneath it. So work our way through that and kill Tavakai, or give him a good kicking at the end, and rescue our captain. Nothing more or less than that. Speak to the lurking creature. Well, I bloody well would if I could find him. So the more observant, you'll see that I have changed my spells a little bit. I have my contagion on my left mouse button and my big nuke on my right mouse button. Thrashing vines on my right mouse button, and then I have thunderstorm with magnified area and other stuff on my Q key, and entangle on my W key. And what you... Oh, Scheisse. Yeah, so, oops. So what I've got rid of is that bone storm. It wasn't working for me, I have to say. It was not working for me at all. And now, of course, I can't get back in. Okay. For some reason, you shall not pass. Okay. So I'll have to do that again then. Oh dear, I'll have to do another abyssal. How shall I ever cope? Yeah, I tried to get that bone storm to work. It just wasn't having it. And I wasn't having it.
Madness took you.
Yeah, those abyssal dots and stuff, they can stack up on you, especially when you're not paying attention. And all of a sudden, you've got a couple of bleeds on you, you've got a couple of dots on you.
It's heavy enough already.
Since I last saw you guys, I've been catching up with my movies and my books, because I read a lot.
A druid knows to travel light.
And you'll notice if you have a look at my feed, this upload schedule, that nothing gets uploaded on a Sunday. It's because that's my day. That's my day for me, and I don't do anything on a Sunday apart from read. That's the day that I have for myself, and I spend it almost exclusively reading. And I recently rekindled an old love affair with Magician, the Rayfeist's Magician, Silverthorn, Darkness at Sethenon, the Rift War Saga, Serpent War Saga, that whole business. And on my desk right now, next to me, is Jimmy the Hand, Legends of the Rift War, by Raymond E. Feist and Steve Sterling. As well as Assault on Red Ice by J.D. Jones. The Thief of Always and Cabal by Clive Barker. Yeah, just the ones on my desk. But right now I'm only reading the Raymond Feist stuff. I have bookshelves and bookshelves and bookshelves filled with fantasy, literature, science fiction, and funnily enough, I also found an interest, let's not have too much said about it, but an interest in classic literature. Certainly classical Russian literature. I've been reading some Dostoevsky. I read Crime and Punishment last year, and I'm reading Brothers Karamazov right now, though in English rather than in Russian. I'd love to be able to read it in the original Russian. I know a few words in Russian. Some of them very polite, some of them not so polite. sorry, I forgot. I'm not supposed to say anything nice about the Russians. Well, no, the bollocks that is. Anyway, Crime and Punishment is a fantastic book. I know us British love to bang on about writers like, obviously Shakespeare and Trollope and Dickens and so on and so forth. But, Dostoevsky and a lot of other Russian authors are every bit as good as the cream of English language authors. And I mean everyone from Shakespeare to Bronte to, I mean you name it, across every genre. Russian artistic intellectualism is pretty much second to none. And let's just say they're very equal of the best of the West. And we'll leave it at that.
I'm full up.
So yeah, anyway, I was catching up with films and television and stuff yesterday, day before yesterday, and I came across Spider Noir, which is a little TV series on Amazon starring Nick Cage. It's 1930s, 1940s kind of superhero thing. It's very interesting, I have to say, very interesting. And Nicolas Cage is, of course, the very best Nicolas Cage he can be. And he's very much Nicolas Cage, playing Nicolas Cage in the most Nicolas Cage way possible, as an aging superhero who's given up his life of daring do, fighting crime and righting wrongs, in order to become a private detective, which ultimately has him fighting crime and righting wrongs. So, and there's a bit of a contrivance to get him back into the uniform. But back into the uniform he goes. And it's fun. It's silliness. Oh God. Come on, get it together. Stop mucking about. Kill stuff. Go on. This is horrible. This mechanic is awful.
Not so secret anymore. I'm full up.
You're not gonna do it.
Keep her strong.
This place is a good place to run. If you find yourself just a little bit off from killing Tavakai, from fighting Tavakai, run this place a couple of times. Decent XP, you level up quite quickly here. Just grab a couple extra levels and then try and... That's the thing about this game. It's not as complicated as people would have you believe. Not many problems in this game can't be overcome by just leveling up or getting a little bit extra bit of gear or, you know, just improving one stat or doing something slightly different. Oh, look, it's a Kaimana.
Kaimana, how is it you're not as mad as the rest of him?
Yes, but for how long? I can't be certain. Now, please, stop Tavakai. He is lost.
Okay.
I'll see it done. Now go, get to safety.
I will, yes. Go, save our people. Tokuhama, aid this one.
Yeah, aid me. Lots and lots of aid.
The wilds take hold!
Multiples of aid. Village can be a little bit of a maze, though. Sometimes you're almost running through people's back gardens in order to get to the next section. So yeah, we're almost done with this now. We're almost done with the island, and then we'll have to go. There's one more little section. You know, one more little section at the end after this called the interlude, where we're gonna have to do a lot of wandering around. And then we're on the maps.
Let's slip the chains of mercy. The era of the mighty has begun. Let each man and woman fight to be their own chieftain, to battle for supremacy until only one remains. The true Ngakura Makoi will be the last to stand, and their body will become the new world. Their blood will spring forth the new Karui that will inherit Rayclast. The end of time has come.
So there can be only one. I've heard that somewhere before. Yeah. And so once we're on the maps, it then really gonna take some thought about how long the end game is gonna be. Where do we need to like call an end to this season? Call an end to the series, because it can't go on forever. As much as I'm enjoying myself playing this game, and I am enjoying doing this. But, you know, 100-part series isn't gonna do anybody any favours, at least like me. Because I've got like several other games on the calendar that I'm raring to play. The Black Grimoire, Ghostbreaker, that's up. Also The Last Caretaker, that's something I want to play. And I want to showcase the demo for Leasewood. I've had that on my list for such a long time. I've actually done the demo. I've played through part of the demo, and I mean, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And then, because I wasn't sure about it, I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. I wasn't sure, because you never know when people put these things out to demo, how, you know, what condition the game is in, what state it's in, whether there's going to be any bugs, because these things are usually vertical slices, and you just don't know. So I played through like the first half an hour of it a little while ago, and then got sidetracked completely when they released the Warlock for Diablo 2 Resurrected. So I did my series of Diablo 2 Resurrected Warlock playthrough for Rumble, and then I did a Diablo 4 because they then ported it over, the Warlock over to Diablo 4, and so I did it. I did a Warlock and then a Paladin for Diablo 4, because the Paladin was new at the time as well. So, and then I did this. So I haven't really had time to do Leasewood. And I know there's a new series of Diablo 3, Series 39. And I tell you, I updated my game yesterday and I just looked at the screen and I looked at the watch, at my watch, and I was just like, where am I gonna get the time to do, like, you know, a season of Diablo 3 for Rumble, complete this series for YouTube, and then do like 2 or 3 other games at the same time, and do a showcase for Leasewood. It's a little bit challenging from a diary perspective. But the thing is, I want to make the content. I want to make content. I quite enjoy making content, and I'm perfectly prepared to put the time in. But you know, there's limits. I had a look at that remnant. Not sure there's anything on there that I'm interested in. So I was thinking along the lines of, if I go through mapping and the skill trees for all the different maps and all the different types and all that stuff, and we make some progress towards, is it T15 or is it T11 or something? We make some progress towards that, and we do a bunch of the different types of maps. We do some deliriums and we do all that kind of stuff. So we'll make some progress. But I can't now, at the moment at least, sit here with my hand on my heart and say we're going to do absolutely everything there is to do in the game. But we will cover an awful lot of the things that were in the patch notes. We'll go through all of those things, and I'll explain everything, and we'll do some crafting, some high-end crafting stuff. We'll make some +4 amulets, and we'll do all of that thing. And hopefully we'll have a bit of fun while we're doing it.
The trail of destruction wends this way. We must be getting close.
many of these mobs, certainly in these houses, they play into a little bit. They play into my these one of my strengths. I can attack them from outside the door, and they clump up at the door. Because my entangle, as the name might suggest, is a movement debuff, slows them down and sticks them to the ground, so you can trap them in the corners of these doors, and you're on the other side, so... And someone, I'm not sure which one it is, but one of these tombs put something on the ground that hurts like hell. There's one point in this, you watch my health bar, something gets put on the ground and I stand in it for like a second or two and my health bar just goes woo. And the thing is that if the ground, if the AoE on the ground has got a load of dead bodies on top of it, you don't necessarily see what you're standing on until it's too late. The big house. Oh, hello, big boy. Someone set his feet on fire.
Balance restored.
Annoying little rat.
I'm full of.
The Ngakanu are those who truly embody our culture. If you wish to become one of us, you do not have to be Karui by blood. But you must follow the way. Pass your test at the Isle of Shrikes or elsewhere. Live by our traditions. Live through strength, but most of all, do not let the way shift or falter. Stand strong when others would seek to dominate or subvert you. This is how we will survive as a people.
Yeah, okay. Oi,
Madness took it.
bloody mad axeman. Can be a bit hectic. And you're very kind of claustrophobic. You're always fighting close quarters. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? Watch. When I go in the door, there's nothing on the floor. And then something gets put on the floor right underneath my feet. See that red ring? It was only there for like a second. And it took me down 50% of my life. And it was cast under my feet when I was standing there. And you don't actually see it. All I saw, first of all, was my life going down. And then the red ring appeared. Which was interesting. See, there's another one at this door. And that took me down again. So whatever spells they're using, they're bloody powerful. Because I've got like 68% fire res. So they used to shout at me all the bloody time in World of Warcraft. Move out of the... whatever it was. Poison, fire. No, it's like, what fire? Anyone got a res?
Pack's heavy enough already.
I wasn't very good at World of Warcraft, I have to admit. I loved the leveling up, I loved the playing of the game, but the end game, it wasn't massive raids and shit. It was just like, nah, that's not, it's not, you know, it's not the, I didn't like that. I wasn't. I wasn't a happy bunny in them raids. Oh look, we've got a wisp. We've got a wisp on the field. Wisp on the field. Go on, wisp, who we hunted? Wispy. Go on, Wispy.
Artillery's an art. Time.
There we go. Bloody hell. Can you guys give it a bloody rest, please? I'm trying to kill this mob here. Oi! Stop adding. Some people have got no manners whatsoever.
old-fashioned explosives.
And they're coming out of the house behind me as well. He just healed.
Have a taste of Kalguran ingenuity.
Kalguran ingenuity. Have a bit of Druid plantology. Just consider yourself lucky it's not a pineapple, mate. There you go, bye-bye. How's that for Kalguran technology?
I'm full up.
Oh yeah. There you go, little crow bell. How about that, eh? How about that excitement? We haven't had that kind of excitement since the last time something exciting happened, eh? Bing. Yep, there's an inevitability about where we're heading. We're heading down to that bottom corner. Sorry, not bottom corner. Eastern corner. And it's all leading in one direction. So we can go give Tavakai a hug. What have you guys been doing in the garden? What have you been doing?
I'm full up.
You've been eating worms, huh? And they do no damage. They're just a complete pain in the ass and they make a load of noise for nothing. Sorry, I am half human, half loot goblin. Yep, it certainly did. And it hasn't brought them back. So many bloody mobs. Swampy's still around. The fire juggler. Crusty jugglers.
Roach and scare ye!
Yeah. Try not to forget this little corner in here.
Pack's heavy enough already.
There's an interesting little nook. I do like that word, nook. It's the kind of place where these guys come of a summer's evening to read some Aristotle or some Plato and, you know, discuss the benefits of Epicurus and Marcus Aurelius, Seneca the Younger. In between engaging in internecine genocide, obviously.
I'm full up.
Yes, you are. Oh, Swampy, give it a rest. There's a ring of death on the floor there. Oh, look who it is.
Another interfering with
Hello,
things they don't
Tavakai.
understand. You don't belong here. This is a Karui matter.
Fancy seeing you here.
As we speak, the ancestors heal her. Enough! The time for talk is over. Might of the Karui!
Alright, this is a three-phase fight. So
Remember this day. If you survive,
try and keep an eye on his head.
the Karui will
Whenever he's gonna do something particularly stupid, he glows red.
You dare challenge a chieftain.
Look, he's going red and Bosch.
I must be stronger.
Yeah, you must be stronger. Look at him. We interrupted him. Oh,
It keeps on like this if they not lift a save.
Let them know the might of the Karui.
I've already done your tests, mate. I've got the blessing of Inakora.
I am the true Ngakanu.
Oh yeah. Let's see, shall we? Right.
Your head is mine.
He'll put two lots of outgrowths on the ground, spiky little things. One is a suppository, and the other comes at an angle that he slaps, and they turn into spears.
Weakness becomes you.
So he's going to have another tantrum in a second. He's going to call on the gods, and Tukahama's going to tell him to go himself.
Why do you reject me?
So he's going to fully heal in a sec,
I have done in your honor.
and he's going to come back even as a bigger dick.
I will
Oh yeah, I had a cup of coffee here. Mmm.
The power of the ancestors is mine! Coward!
So, and here, all his toys come out of the pram. Right, he throws all his toys out the pram. There's these things, the diagonal ones that come at you as spears. All I did was try to keep as much distance between me and his toy box as I possibly could. I stuck to the edges, and I hit him as hard as I could from distance. And then when he got too close, I simply moved out of the way, repositioned, and just spammed him with as much crap as I could possibly spam. And you'll notice that, see my mana bottle, this spec is really mana efficient.
Over, Tavakai. Please, can you heal her?
I believe so, but we have to move quickly. You must relinquish the weapon.
Do what you must.
We need the holy toothpick of Antioch. Thank you.
Father!
Hey, look, it's our captain.
Forgive me, daughter.
Yeah, you're
The fever
forgiven.
took hold, and I lost my way.
Okay,
Must not
ladies and
forget your
gentlemen, look,
mistake, Tavakai. For the coming
this is
war,
kind of
we
the
need
end
you and
of
your people to
today's
fight alongside
episode.
us. I will use the weapon to heal those infected here. In return, the Karui must aid us in fighting Oriana and her forces.
And I will see
You
you
have
guys
my word.
tomorrow.
Talk's cheap. Let your actions prove it.
Return to King's March. We must prepare to bring the fight to Oriana. With the weapon in hand, we must face the beast.
Eddie Hall. What's he got to do with it? Oh, the other beast. Right, got you. Got you.
We made it.
What's this bloody wee business? You were comatose for the whole thing. Shut it. Right. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.